wanted to walk through a couple of the kind of upgrades that we have in the shop for our table saw. And a lot of them rely heavily on things that we've designed and 3D printed. The first is pretty simple. It's just a push shoe that has a 3D printed heel and then handle. This is really easy to make. And as this gets beat up, it's really easy to swap out. This one is a spline jig that has a 45 degree, and then we have some we're doing hexagons, so we need 120 degrees. And this just sits on the fence, and you can set it, clamp it, hold it, move it across, and if you need to do a hexagon spline, you flip it around, you use that one. 90 degrees is better. This is a bevel jig. It has a 45 degree bracket, and then it 2 slides on the fence, allows you to securely clamp and cut a bevel on a long board or a short board. Small things for boxes. This is great for making your bevel minded cuts. This is for like a box. It runs in the runners, and it just allows you to put your box in there, and then you can move the box around to cut different splines in it. Crosscut sled. And a couple of things with how we built this. We use sleds all the time, and if you built a sled, you know getting the back fence square is tricky. So this is just an alignment bracket that we made, and so this fits into the kerf. You cut the kerf, and then this will screw into the fence. That'll give you a fixed 90 degree reference, and then as opposed to trying to clamp it and flip it over, we use these brackets that we just screw it down with, and then that allows us to hold it in place and secure it. So this is a really easy way to ensure accurate, quick alignment. So we have this thing that kind of grips it, goes around the fence, and what it does is allows some downward pressure, but as you squeeze it, it pushes it back into the fence as well. So you get the downward force and the force into the fence, and your fingers are out of the way. This is a 3D printed jig that we came up with, that this block slides back and forth, and these distances are set in a way so that when you move the block, you move it over and you cut out the different voids for the box joint to fit. So then when you have it, right, you can bring your box joint back together, and you can pretty easily play around and mess with the box joint and see kind of how that works. This is an easy way for students to make something that would require a specialty setup or jig. This is easy, it just pops in and off. So all of these have been really helpful for us. They allow us to do a lot of different things really quickly, a lot of different mechanisms, but also do it safely, which is hugely important, obviously, in the shop. All right, thanks for watching.